Hi friends, myself Santhosh.K.N. Let me welcome you to another session on Correct Your English. Nouns ending in RY like scenery, machinery, imagery, poetry, stationery, jewelry, etc. are used in the singular form though they have plural significance. ഈ സീനറി, മെഷീനറി, ഇമേജറി, പോയിട്രി, സ്റ്റേഷനറി, ജ്വല്ലറി പോലുള്ള പദങ്ങൾ ഒരു പ്ലൂറൽ പ്രാധാന്യമുള്ളവയാണെങ്കിൽ പോലും they are used in a singular format. Well, let us look at the following examples. Remember, these sentences almost appear in competitive examinations. The sceneries of Simla are pictures. Instead of sceneries, we must use scenery, and instead of are, we must use the singular auxiliary is. In the case of the second example, the machineries are old. Instead of machineries, you must use the word machinery, and instead of are, the singular auxiliary must be used. But remember, we can see that the machines are old. There is no problem at all. And in the third example, the imageries of the poem are intricate. Okay, the imageries of the poem are intricate. Instead of the word imageries, we must use the word imagery, and instead of are, we must use the singular auxiliary verb is. Okay, let's consider the fourth example. I like the poetries of Keats and Browning. Instead of poetries, we must use the word poetry. But we can say that the poems are good. That's absolutely correct. And we have fifth example. And in the fifth example, I bought 2 books in the stationery store. Instead of the stationaries, we must use the word stationery. Well, I'm going to introduce certain nouns. They look plural, but in fact, they are singular. Names of subjects like civics, politics, mathematics, physics, electronic, etc. Being the word news. Though the word ends in S, the letter S, it is singular. The names of certain diseases like measles, mumps, rickets, AIDS. The names of some games like billiards, tennis, athletics, etc. And fifth one, the word hair. It is always singular. Correct the following sentences. First one, what are the latest news? News is singular, so are is not correct here. Instead of are, is must be used. In the second example, the politics are powerful. Though the word end with the letter S, it is singular, so we must use the singular auxiliary. And then third example, economics are an interesting subject. Economics is the name of a subject, and it also ends with the letter S, but it is singular. So instead of are, singular auxiliary is must be used. Physics are easier than civics. It's the name of a subject, so instead of are, is must be used. Billiards are my favorite game. It's the name of a game, so instead of are, is must be used. Mumps are not fatal. Mumps is it's a name of a disease, so instead of are, is must be used. Measles are infectious, so measles is also the name of a disease. So instead of are, is must be used because it is singular. And the eighth example, her hairs are long and lovely. The hairs is not the correct usage. Instead of hairs, we must use the word hair, and then instead of are, instead of are, is must be used. Then we have the answer. Her hair is long and lovely. That is absolutely the correct usage. After nor, the number of the subject is important. Whether the subject is singular or plural, that is very important. Let's have some examples here. Neither Sudhakar nor his children is at home. You see, Sudhakar is a singular subject, but his children is a plural subject. So, is not the correct usage here. Instead of is, are must be used. Then we have the second example. Neither the passengers nor the driver were hurt. The passengers, okay, passengers, you know very well, it is a plural subject. The driver, that is the second subject and it is singular. So, were is not the correct usage here. Instead of were, its singular form was to be used. Okay, this is the end of this session. Be safe. With love, Santhosh.K.N. Bye bye.